Thanks for bringing everything that is awesome. I do mean awesome gaming. There's my camera. Friend! Friend, I need my camera, friend. No to the camera. I love Unreal Engine. This is the best. Alright, we be loading. If you haven't run into us before, I am Anjindra. Bint Anjindra, Bint Violet, Bint Akatosh. You might also know me as Aliera of Wayrest. What do we got going on here? So this was the coolest little builder. We ran into it on Twitter, I believe. And then I got an email from the dev. We love our dev following. I have a big dev following on this channel. Horror and indie are two of our mainstays. Let me see if I can turn it up. Everyone's all cranked volume. When the calamity came, we had no choice but to leave our homeland. Oh my goodness. Tragedy struck. Great kingdom once thought too great to be toppled. All gone. Just no mas. All hope was not lost. What hope was there? In our darkest moment, we were saved by the holy eel. Yes! Finally, somebody started dredging for characters. Speeding Heart has the power to rejuvenate the river, once thought dead. We can rebuild. We can restore. We can thrive. What comes next? What's after thriving, guys? Rivertowns is! So it had, like, puzzle aspects, which is cool. You usually run into this on, like, Facebook gaming and social media, etc., where they really try to involve you in the minigames by putting them interior to game design. So what am I on? I'm on Depth World. Alright, so we're on the river bend. You can see the logical progression where you would run into this. In this one, they let you see the storyline. Obviously, they didn't do that. Place the river heart. Got it. No, no. I can't place it where you want me to, sir. Oh, I have to place it here. Look at that. Kaboom! Building on top of gold scores extra points. Or to score extra points. Build on top of gold. Cover this with any shape. I am trying. You see the trying. That's red for some reason. That's green. That's red. Why can't I put that there? I think I just need like one by the river's edge. They gave me a Tetris shape as a major clue, but you know. Since Korbaniki wasn't playing in the background, how do I rotate? Total score. My neighboring is scoring 3 and I'm scoring 10. Amount of tiles. Zoom in and out. Sir, that's out. Alright. Build on both sides of the river to create a bridge. That's interesting, and that's what I liked about it. So I saw this game, and I'm like, what's it bringing to the table? Because one of our favorite parts of being part of what in the North would have been a hostile takeover was really just getting into the nitty-gritty of office management and like what that does. So that was a lot of fun. In the South, apparently it's something completely different. We were used to the big city, so everything was New York until we got to know it. Alright, so we're keeping track of our little diamonds. I don't know exactly what they do yet, but alright, I'm kind of overflowing here. So I'm not sure where they expect me to go. I think I can save the shape or discard it. Like I said, they clued me in that I was building in a Tetris format, so I had a limited amount of space, and then I can see what I got to. I get my neighbor's score built in with mine, so it's obviously got a co-op aspect. Apparently I did well enough. Really good at that. Alright. You can't turn the pieces, so that's an interesting, I don't want to say development, but only because it won't work. So that's probably the best shape, it goes in every direction. Not being able to turn them is throwing me for a loop. That's like not how the rules work, so a little bit different there. Same thing with branching out. So it's kind of wise to wait until something fits in, it looks like. Despite what the building is. So obviously I'll get into, you know, where I want to have a city center and I want to look at the buildings that I'm placing. Right now I can kind of blitz it and do shapes. Get used to the game that way. So they give you game modes by playing with game mechanics, and that's really cool. That's kind of what we look for in gaming. You know, like when they switch everything around, how are they going to keep the familiar? So they combined a classic this time. And I can feel really accomplished if I manage to get it to work for me. So that is not going to happen. That wasn't the best move there. I mean, putting them in the shape that you would normally do is one way to do that, but there's no external shape that does that for over on this side. So you have to kind of familiarize yourself. I assume that they have an intuitive layout, which is also something to examine. Not 1,000,000% why I would assume that. That, you know, like smaller buildings would go into the thing that would fit best as you build outwards. Like, that's kind of an active voice with understanding for game mechanics. Alright. Here. I am convinced I can rotate. I'm just absolutely convinced of that. So magical. Alright. I can't clip this anymore, so I'm gonna have to like build out on that. I learned the hard way not to build out on that shape. So inversive, that's a word. So aversive. Okay. Yeah, see, this doesn't go with anything. That's the weird thing about terrain. You know, like I keep waiting for these shapes to pop up that don't go with anything, and then it's always the terrain. I feel like there's a war aspect in there. It would be cool if, you know, this got adopted. That's kind of why you do indie, like, especially if you're an investor. If you're scouting through indie and you're looking for a company, and that is a crapshoot, like, there's only so much marketing you could do, and you should do all of it. So if you're going through indie, and it kind of is a crapshoot, then what you're looking for, though, what will make you succeed if you are found, is that once we adapt your design, then you can build on that. So you're going to go in a little bunker of, you know, like game design or game development is always inherent, or interface, or even color scheme. You know, there's definitely an aesthetic aspect to indie. But once you hit that, you're not going to be able to go any further. So you're really just making it easier for you down the road. You learn a lot about business. So oh wait, what did I do? Did I just switch that? I don't think I did. Did I? Did I run out of room? So I stopped being able to build is apparently like the consequence here. There we go. That'll fit in there. Behind the buildings is tough. I mean, obviously you can rotate, but I'm better at looking for like highlights and stuff. Neon was it in my generation, I think. So, like, stuff like aesthetics is really important. People are so graphics bound. The common criticism is you're not going to make it just because you have good graphics. Alright. Where did this little guy go? I think I might be out. I do want to check the corners and stuff, though. That river is a bear. That was a tough one to build around. Link in the description below. Also down there is Gamer Grind. Gamer coffee shipped to your door. They'll put your logo on merch for like nothing bucks. You can support the Pirate Queen. KOFI, buy this chick a coffee, $1, make me smile. Or you can support us on Patreon. Most of all, hit subscribe and hit the bell. If you do that, a little thumbnail will pop up and it'll just tell you what we're doing for the day. So if you're looking for an awesome indie, or if you just want to, you know, hang out and watch a blockbuster, we do make sure to cover those. We have the links included for Fanatical, so you can get on the bandwagon of, you know, just waiting for them to go on sale and never missing something in gaming. So that's what we're all about. We love you guys. You're always along for the ride, so hit subscribe, hit the bell, hit like. We'll see you in the next video.